Today, I will be interviewing Jermale Eddie, owner of Malamiah Juice Bar in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Good morning. How are you doing?
I am doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine.
Good.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business?
Malamiah Juice Bar opened in 2013. Just kind of something. One of the businesses that I feel like came to me. Like I didn't search it out. I wasn't dreaming of having a juice bar or anything like that. But it came to my wife and I, and so we decided that we would go forward and walk through the doors that would open for us. And Malamiah is a combination of the name of my three boys, Malachi, Nehemiah, and Josiah. So opened the doors in 2013. That was almost 7 years ago. And we won many awards, been featured in many magazines, including Forbes online.
Sounds wonderful. So, how has the COVID epidemic pressured you to reimagine your business, especially in terms of focusing on your customers now?
We relocate our business to Studio Park. And Studio Park, for those that don't know, here in Grand Rapids, is where Celebration Cinema has a movie theater at their first movie theater downtown in a long time. And so in the heart of the city downtown, there's a movie theater, there's a few other restaurants, there's a concert venue and apartments above where we're at. And so we really wanted to move there to be next to the walking traffic and to play off the concerts and the traffic that will come from the movie theater. We're also behind the Van Andel Arena, which is one of the top performing arenas around the country. So then you bring in COVID. We opened those doors at that new location in December. So December as a juice bar is one of our slower months. It's actually our slowest month. And we opened in December and we were looking forward to what the spring was going to bring. Our busy season is spring and summer. We're looking forward to that. But as soon as spring came, it drug along COVID-19, the coronavirus. And so what we thought was going to be our busy season and also our best year ended up being very, very slow and not our best year, probably one of our worst years when it comes to revenue generating. But we knew that we couldn't quit. We knew that we made a significant investment. I have a staff to take care of. I have customers that I wanted to remain loyal to. And also, as a business owner, some of my personal income is tied up into the business as well. And so when COVID hit, we laid off a couple employees, but we kept as many as we could, and we did an immediate push towards serving our customers better. And by that I mean we started doing deliveries. So I use my personal vehicle to deliver juices to our customers. In the large scale, Malamiah Juice Bar has salads, smoothies, acai bowls, juices, and a few other items. But when COVID hit, we pared it down to just the bottled juices, just to something that someone can open and drink that in one setting or two settings. And so I'm out and about through quite a few zip codes here in Grand Rapids, delivering those juices to customers. It allowed us to reach people who we didn't know that didn't know about us. And so we received new customers based off of that. And then we also decided that we would utilize FedEx to get juices, our products to the hands and stomachs of those who don't live in Grand Rapids or who don't live in our delivery area. So FedEx allowed us to reach people in California, in Austin, Texas, in Huntsville, Alabama. We were in New Brunswick, New Jersey, New York. And some of these areas are where people had where there was the highest numbers of coronavirus, like New York City. And a mom who lives in West Michigan asked if we could please mail juice to her daughter in New York City who was getting ready to graduate and she couldn't be there to comfort her. And so we said, sure. And we did that. We connected with FedEx and got that juice over there in a good, timely fashion.
Sounds wonderful. And I also remember reading online that you have partnered with the Mitten Brewing Company
Oh,
to provide a
yes.
special product. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah. Chris over at the Mitten Brewing, his company, they are just tremendous. They're fabulous to work with. They do a lot in our community, doing a lot of fundraising, and they came to us and said, "Hey, how can we help you?" And they're like, "We don't know what we can do. What can we do besides buy juices?" And they did that. They bought bottles of juices, but they also said, "Hey, what if we came up with a juicy pale ale?" And so we talked, we sampled, and came up with a concept called the Shift. The Shift is a pale ale beer that's made with one of our juices, and we kind of enhanced the flavor just a little bit to give it a little bit more sweetness, because it's a cucumber pineapple blend. And the Shift is at all their locations, and the money from that is being given to or donated to the Grand Rapids NAACP to help with their educational programs. And so they're helping us out. And then the sales that come from that is helping out kids in our community through the NAACP. So it's just a great collaboration. We've also been able to collaborate with a few other Black-owned businesses here in Grand Rapids, such as Daddy's Dough, Cookies, Mosby's Popcorn, Shannon Cohen's Tough Skin, Soft Heart, and Packed Elephant, and a few other businesses that, again, we want to seek to not only lift our business up, but also to lift up other businesses as well.
Well, Jermale, that sounds like a lead into the next question of why community is so important to you as a business person.
Well, yeah, again, what I just mentioned to you was just a snapshot, I guess, if you will, into the web or the tapestry of community. And if we see community as a tapestry, then that means that we're connected, just like a garment. We're connected. And so my success is also the success of other people in our community. Their success is also the success of mine. And so we're so intricately woven together that we all need to seek to rise together. And I believe that the reason why Malamiah Juice Bar has been around for almost 7 years here, September 2nd will be 7 years. I believe the reason is because of how we have cared for, loved on, and brought along our community, the community that supports us, the community here in Grand Rapids. What we like to say is that we sow seeds of love. And I think during the coronavirus, we've seen those seeds come to fruition, and fruit was being born from that. No pun intended on the fruit, but it's been born, and we're seeing that, and people are loving to support us, and they recognize that they want to keep us here in the community. And then the other piece is, I think community is important as we think about the next generation of entrepreneurs. And what I like to do is I love to be present, not necessarily all about giving presents, but I want to be present so that those, there can be kids in the community who may have never seen an entrepreneur, may have never seen a business owner or a CEO, whatever that may be. I want them to look and say, man, if they did it, then I'm sure that we can do it. And then it'll give them something to aspire to. So again, we're all here as community to come together to inspire each other, but also to inspire others to start businesses here in our city. Come downtown, enjoy downtown, but also I'm passionate to say that, you shouldn't have to come downtown to support a business, or you shouldn't have to come downtown for entertainment. But I'm also encouraging others to start businesses in the communities in which they live in as well.
Right, and that will lead to more insights and broader perspectives as we get varieties of business people.
Yeah.
People of color in downtown. Is that not right?
Yes. And there's a lot that people of color that we have to offer, and that we've been doing for years. Sometimes we take credit, others take credit for it. I mean, we can go back to the Motown era where Black musicians were actually told that they needed to play behind the curtain, and the white musicians would be in front, almost like a lip syncing type of thing. The talented musicians were not to be seen; they were behind the curtain, and didn't get credit for their work.
So it's been wonderful talking to you today, and I hope you have a great day at work. And
Yes, thank you.
And I'll be talking to you again soon.